It's me, Jodianne. Welcome back to my channel. I've got your monthly reading for December 2022, the last month of this year. Can you believe it, loves? Here we are. Now, I'm a witch, so I tune into the natural rhythms and seasonal flow of our earth. And one of the things about December is we are heading into the darkest times. We're here at the first Tuesday of December, and the days are short, right? I live in Canada. It's like dark at like 5:30 every day. So that's the natural rhythm. This time of year is when Gaia rests. And it's a time for us to rest as well, to reflect, to go inward, to go into the darker places in our emotions and into the stiller places of our lives, and to look at things and decide what we're going to manifest and bring forward with us in the spring. So this spread is all about that. It's all about this time of reflection and processing and emotional growth. Okay, so I will meet you back here at the other side of the shuffle. I love this because I said we were going to talk about this reflective thing. And the first card we pull in our stretch is the Two of Coins. And as you can see, the Two of Coins is about balance, about balancing both aspects of yourself, the positive and the negative, your shadow and your light, coming to that space of acceptance and balance. That's what comes up for this card for me in this deck. We are using the Tarot of the Secret Forest. It's very, very fae themed, and it has a lot of real deep emotional currents that go through it. So I thought it'd be perfect for this kind of reading. One thing that we have working against us is our need for stability. I feel like this winter, especially with everything going on in the collective, we've had these huge eclipses, we've had Mars go retrograde, showing us what our anger does for us. We have Jupiter stationing direct soon. Cups are all about water, our emotion, and fours are about stability. So when you put those two together, you've got the stagnation of what should be flowing. And what keeps coming to mind is this idea that stagnant waters are where we get like algae, and like you don't ever want to drink from stagnant water. So that same holds true for you in this. You want to get that water flowing. Now, the good news is once it flows, it's going to feel like you've been here before. The work you're being asked to do, the reflecting you're being asked to do is work you've done before. We get that from this Six of Wands. The energy around the Six of Wands has so much transformation and movement. So once you dive into those energies, once you start getting into the flow and the reflectiveness of things, it's going to go quickly. It feels like we've been avoiding this work for a while. We've been stagnating in it and pushing away this work. We've been allowing other things to get in the way and distract us. This winter, it's not going to be possible, okay? We are going to be inundated with family, so that's going to bring up our stuff. We're going to be able to go out and do stuff, so that's going to bring up our stuff. Prices are skyrocketing everywhere in Canada, so that's going to bring up our scarcity. There's all these things happening in the world around us. They're just going to highlight the stuff we've been avoiding and ask us to work on it. Be careful because as all this stuff comes up, and even though the work comes easily in that six, we have this Nine of Swords, which always talks about our tendency to self-sabotage. The Nine of Swords, every deck has like a very dramatic looking Nine of Swords, right? People like just at the edge of woe. However, the trick about this is they are all holding themselves prisoner there. That's the key of the Nine of Swords. It feels huge and heavy and big and super dramatic and airy and in your head and overthinking, but it's you doing it. It's self-sabotage. This is not circumstances attacking you. This is you turning on yourself. So be very, very warned, because as this starts unfolding and you start unlocking some of the deep cords and seeds of your wounds, you're going to want to sabotage. However, it's on the other side of that pain that your sense of self-esteem and queenliness grows. Many aspects of the Queen of Coins are about abundance, richness, luxury, laughter, a full hearth, people coming and going. She's the best hostess in all of the tarot, really, the Queen of Coins. You want to go to her table. She's luscious and delicious, and she knows her worth. So a lot of this work, the very end of it, is going to be about really solidifying yourself in your sense of worth and knowing how abundant your life is on multiple levels, right? Real fiscal, financial levels, as well as spiritual levels and levels of relating to others, that kind of fullness. All of those kinds of abundances are going to be highlighted in your work. It's a trip to get there. It's not going to be easy work. And if at any time you decide to stop and break, that's okay. Nurture yourself through this. We are in that time of year where it is about comfort and nurture and soft, cuddly things. It's dark and cold. So the last card I pulled, I did a 6-card pull, and the last one is Temperance. And I love that for the outcome card because it does remind us to take it easy, to do this work in digestible chunks. I feel like this is heavy emotional work. A lot of the stuff that's coming up for people is because we are at this paradigm shift in our collective conscience. So it's deep things that are coming up, karmatic stuff that's coming up. So go easy. Tempering is a long process, and we want to do it carefully and slowly. So to sum up, it's going to be a reflective solstice season. There's going to be lots of self-work in there. Be kind to yourself. Do some journaling. Nurture yourself through it. When you actually do the work, babies, it's going to go quick in bursts, but remember the Temperance card through all of it. The only real downfall, the only thing working in your, the only thing working kind of against you, the only warning card you have is your own tendency to self-sabotage. And we can deal with that, right? We can deal with ourselves. Okay, that's what I have for you, loves. I hope you have a lovely, blessed solstice and everything you celebrate. I hope the people that you love are close at hand and you can squish them as much as you need to. And I will see you in the new year. I'm going to be doing forecast in the new year, just as I did last January. We'll do a whole yearly spread, a yearly forecast for you this January. Bye.